Hey, this is Flora with another mindset shift. Now, in this series, I will share with you things that I wish I would learn 3 years ago. Now, when I started my career in business and I started my business, there were things that I think I thought I need, and at that time I focused my time on. And the more I've been in this business and the more I've learned, I realized that those were not the things that would help me, and it helped me in this career. So I made a list of things that I wish I would learn 3 years ago. And so one of them is, my self confidence. And, whenever I went into a discussion with someone that I position above me, like in my mind, I had, I always play this, dumb game of comparison, and I compare myself with someone else, and most of the time was based on my results. And whenever my results were lower than the other person, then I would position myself lower than them, and then I would go into that discussion, that meeting, that business consultation with the mindset that I'm below and maybe I don't have value to add to them. And whenever I was in that situation, I looked for things to build my confidence. And the mistake that I've done was that I look for things outside of myself. I look for courses. I look for marketing, or I need a brand. I need a website. I don't have this. I need a new diploma, and all of these things that I thought would build my confidence. But I know this, whenever I was in those discussions, because of the way I behaved, and I was not confident enough and knowing that I can add value to them. Just because of that, we maybe end up in a situation where they question those courses, diplomas, and maybe experience. But as soon as I started to have confidence in myself, and I built that confidence, which through the way I speak, the way I behave, my body language can transmit that confidence to them, then those things were secondary. And no one ever asked me again about if I have a diploma, who is this guy John Maxwell, what kind of certification is that, and all of these things. So the first thing that I wish I would learn 3 years ago was to build my confidence from the inside. And what I mean by that, how do you build your confidence, and how do you do that? So three things that I learned to be true for me, and I think they are true for you. And if you apply those things, you would build your confidence. So number one was looking back at my past 3 years and see all the things that I have achieved in that time, all the people that I helped in that time, all the things that I can do today that I was not able to do 3 years ago, and use that to feel grateful and build your confidence. Number two, that how to build your confidence is to ask for testimonials. And I don't mean those kind of testimonials that you would share on social media for your customers to buy, or you put them on your website. I mean for those type of testimonials that you use for yourself to build your confidence. And you will just send a small message or ask whenever you have a new session with one of your clients, whenever you sell them the next product, whenever you are in touch with them, you could ask them. Maybe it's your peers, maybe it's your team, maybe it's your employer, maybe it's your manager, whomever you interact with, and then you add value to. Ask them, how is their life better because of you? How is their business better because of you? How was your service, your product? How were you helping them over the last 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years? And use that, and you'll be amazed what people will say. And use that to build your confidence, because it's very easy for us to go into this blame game and self-judging game and only see the things that we are not good at, and the things that we lack, and forget about all the things that we do for other people. So the way to build your confidence, the second way to build your confidence, is to ask people how did you help them, and use that to build your confidence. And you would see that you help people that you could position above you, if that's the case. And I'm sure that you help people that were above you, and in ways that you were not even aware. But ask them, and you will be amazed, and use that to build your confidence. And then the third thing was that I started to to borrow someone else's belief. So whenever I was I lack confidence in myself that I can add value to someone, that I can serve this kind of person, that I can serve this kind of business. Whenever I was in that situation, I found someone in my life. I found a mentor, a coach, a trusted advisor, and maybe multiple person that would help me, that would borrow their belief. Like I would act on the borrowed belief of someone else. And I was, lucky enough to have people in my life, and I attracted them to be my mentors and to have that belief that I could use until I build mine. So whenever you feel that maybe you're not good enough, or you don't have enough degrees, or you lack something to be in the position where you can express your potential, where you can build your business, when you can start your business, or when you can transition from a career to a business. Whenever you feel in that position, just go back and look at these three things. Like, what have you done for the last 3 years that there is progress, right? There must be progress in your life. There are things that are improved, right? So then look at those and use those to build your confidence. Ask for testimonials from your existing customers, peers, employees. And number three, find someone and use their belief in you to build your confidence. And so this is the mindset shift that I invite you to make. This is something that I wanted to learn 3 years ago. So instead of me going into the self-judging mode and looking for things outside of me to add a new degree, to add a new diploma, and then people would buy into me. No, people would buy into me when they feel that I know what I'm talking about, that I'm a trusted advisor, that I'm, confident, upbeat, positive, that their life is better, their day is better after they've been on the phone with me. All of those things, build my confidence. And if you do all of those and you can transmit all of those to your customers, to your prospects, to your team, then you don't need the other things. You build from the inside. So this is the message that I want to leave you today. So whenever you feel that you go into a self-judging mode, get back and look at these three things. Find someone to believe in you, look at what you achieved, and ask people how did you help them. And you'll be amazed by that. And then build from there. Thank you for tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye. See you soon.